All right, what's up guys? Been working on the VQ engine. We've got some videos of it running, but we're just gonna go through quickly kind of things I did to get it going on a pallet like this. Homemade engine mount setup here going on. 6-speed manual transmission.
You got that relocator too, right?
Yep, with a shifter relocation bracket from, I think, CX Racing. Non-gated reverse in case you're bad at reversing. It's got whole wiring harness. I bought this one on eBay used. This is just a section of it, sub harness, but all the connections, VVEL module, ECU, throttle pedal, all required. And I sent it out to a company called Garage. They'll do the whole wiring harness, remove all the dependencies for you, and they'll program the ECU to not look for all those other control modules in the car, make everything work right. So you basically just connect wires up, grounds, all these little pigtails running here with labels on them. Makes it very easy to get started as long as all your wires are connected correctly. Yeah, so there was I guess whoever was building this harness when they did it, they just cut the switch here, neutral position switch, which the car needs the signal to, it needs to see that you're in neutral before it'll send a start signal to the car. Basically you just get cranking and it won't fire. And so they just didn't connect the wires when they did mine. That was the only issue with it, was that one wire they just terminated, didn't connect it back up, so there was no way to make it run without it, and we had to use the snap-on diagnostic tool to figure that out.
Okay, so you found the issue.
Yes. There's no continuity between the park neutral position switch and the ECU. So we bypassed it entirely directly to the ECU, 12-volt signal, and now it fires up. Y'all want to hear it run? Yeah, well,
I want to hear it run.
let's get because I'm gonna definitely give it a little rev. So plug your ears, get earplugs. Firing.
But we got it running. That's the cool part.
It runs, it starts. Since I'm not using power steering or AC, all I need is the alternator. I got the bolts from a Nissan dealership because you can't find those anywhere else. And then I got to make a little adjuster bracket so I can tension this thing down. But
now, before you put it in, what you're waiting to do, the main part is get the subframe figured out, right?
yeah, I'm just still waiting on that company.
You might have to do it yourself. So what parts does it replace in here?
This whole subframe.
Okay.
Because right now the VQ will interfere with this.
I see.
If you sit it in there. So they're making one that brings the crossbar out further, still holds the steering rack in the same spot, everything.
Interesting.
Then the engine will mount on a separate subframe connector bar that like bolts right around this area.
Oh, so this one would only be for the steering?
Yes.
And then there's a new one?
This will basically hold the steering rack and control arms.
Interesting.
Another one will go here, and then I'll have to get they already make them, plenty of companies make them for the CDO 9 transmission 6-speed, but I have to cut those old transmission mount ears off the trans tunnel first.
It's been a little while since we touched base on this project, and the last time we looked at it, it was sandblasted, and that was the last thing we updated. So now it's
now there's a little primer.
yeah, let's look at some of the metal work you did.
New floor pan.
New floor pan in here. He's putting a new kick pan, whatever.
Yep, firewall.
Footrest. Right
Firewall made up. Of course, then after I make this piece, some company decides to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna recreate a firewall for this section.
We're gonna sell a new chassis. And then you made this for the air intake.
Yep.
For the blower.
My name's Alek. Peace out, homies.
Subscribe if you want to see more 240Z content. We'll have it coming your way.